What's going on, guys? We are back with a brand new video. Today's video we are continuing on the 2021 previews, and we're doing the young and up and coming Gold Coast Suns. But before we get into the video, if you're watching this video, you like AFL videos, and I upload daily AFL videos every single day at 4 PM. So why not subscribe? You like AFL, so just subscribe to the channel, and when you're down there, drop a like on this video. It supports the channel. So yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into this Gold Coast 2021 preview. So first up, I do have the breakout player, and there's no surprises here that it is Matt Rowell. He's the most highly talked about young player in the AFL, and he's only played technically 4 games. He did play 5, but he got injured in the first quarter. So pretty much 4 games, and then 4 games were all absolutely excellent. He already has 9 Brownlow votes to his name while only completing 4 games of AFL. So he's polled 3 votes in 3 of the games he's played, which is absolutely ridiculous. His class, his ability to hit the scoreboard is just absolutely brilliant. And this is the man that's going to take Gold Coast to a possible finals finish in the upcoming years. Next up, for needs to improve, I do have Alex Sexton. Now this man was probably the most improved player in 2019. Almost looked like an All-Australian small forward starting off 2019, leading the Coleman until about round 7, but then Gold Coast fell away. But when this team came up, and they ended up finishing 13th, I'm pretty sure, this year, and he got worse, and he ended up getting dropped, like I think 5 times this year, 3 or 5 times. It was around that area, which for a guy that was their best player a couple of years ago, to go down and being dropped is just not great. And you can see why. It's because even though he still has his impact around goals, his defense, like as a pressure forward, just is not there, and that's why Stewie Giroux did find him outside the side. So he needs to improve his defensive part of his small forward role, and he'll be absolutely great. And again, we do have Matt Rowell on this list as the BNF winner. I think he would have won it if he did not get injured, because that's how good he was playing in the games he was playing. So I feel like it's a no-brainer that I do have Matt Rowell. If he's a breakout player for Gold Coast, I see there's no reason why he should not be the BNF winner to go along with that. Next up, we do have Sam Flanders as the big improver. Now, we only played under 5 games in 2020 after he was a highly touted pick, finishing I think pick 10 in the 2019 draft, and was touted to be almost like a Chris Matraka, Dustin Martin, Jordan Ngoe type player. And he did show that in spurts, but I feel like he'll really show his potential going into this year, and it'll be a big reason why Gold Coast could once again jump up the ladder again. Next up for the most goals, another pretty much no-brainer here is one half of the King twins, and that is Ben King. Now, Ben King, even though he probably could have kicked like 35 plus goals last year, he ended up kicking more behinds and points, but still finishing on a 22 goals, I'm pretty sure. And that's a great number for a team that wasn't touted to be very good, but ended up having a bit of improvement. And this man will be the big reason why they could improve next year. He has the capabilities to kick 50 goals in the season quite comfortably. Him and his brother are just so dangerous, and once he puts in a bit more size, he'll be an absolutely terrific player in the future. Next up is surprise All-Australian, and again, 3rd time I'm mentioning this man, which is Matt Rowell. Now, Matt Rowell, already mentioned him enough. We all know what we expect from this man, and I feel like it's not very likely to happen, but if there's any Gold Coast player that is going to get the All-Australian nod, I don't see why it could not be this man. He has the class, he has the goal-kicking ability for a midfielder, and that's pretty much what you need to become an All-Australian in the AFL. Next up for the Gold Coast, best 22 for 2021, I do have this team. Now, this team's a really hard team to pick, because they do have a lot of players that are on the fringe that probably could play. They did play a few games this year, but this is the team I picked out. I do have their new recruits, Oleg Markov coming off half back, to go along with Rory Atkins, I also have in this team. And to go along with that, they have the Will Powell that did make the change to half back after he got drafted as a half forward, and he was so good back after last year. And their team is just so really so well made. And I don't have their new draftee Elijah Hollins in here, but I could see him moving into a half forward role. Maybe if Alex Sexton doesn't improve, they could chuck him in. Yeah, but it'll be a tough time to break into for the first time in probably ever for Gold Coast. Drop your best 22 in the comments or what you thought of mine. So I do have the Suns making a 1 spot improvement on 2020. They finished 14th last year. I do have them moving up 1 more spot to 13th, but I could see them moving up, just all depending on how the young players do improve, because they do have a lot of young players, and that's just how they built off. They did not bring in any big time free agents. Like, they did bring in Roy Atkins. It'll be a nice solid veteran. Oleg Markov is a young player that could improve along with their other young core, but I feel like they'll improve a little bit. I think this will be equaling their highest finish ever, and I reckon they could finish even 9th, 8th. I feel like depending on how good Matt Rao, Noah Anderson, King, Frederick, Lukosius, players like that will improve, that could get them the absolute boost at the ladder. So that's the video, guys. Make sure to drop a like on this video if you did enjoy, and subscribe, because if you're on this video you obviously love AFL. I upload daily AFL videos, and I'm doing Hawthorn as the next 2021 preview, so look out for that, and thanks for watching.